In this video, I'm going to show you how to send single one-off messages from the system. So we're going to navigate over to our messenger over here on the left-hand side. And that's going to bring us immediately to our single message option here. So this is when you just want to send out an email blast to your audience and you just want to send a once-off message. So let's go ahead and add our first message. And I'm just going to go ahead and call this message 1 because I'm not very creative. And we're going to go with our list. So here you would select which list of contacts you would like to send this to. I only have one list in the system, so I'm going to send it to all contacts. However, if I need to create a new list for any reason, I can create that list right here. So I can say my list and send it to my list instead. But I'm going to go ahead and send it to my list instead. All right, then I'm going to make sure that it is an email and I don't want to split test my email. And I'll show you how to create split tests for your messages in a future video. All right, then we're going to hit save. And now we can start building out our message. So first we want to put in our from name and our from email, and then we can put in our subject. So my subject is just message 1, and then you can go ahead and choose from a whole range of message templates that you can apply to your message here. So I'm going to go ahead and just choose this template over here. You can then go ahead and customize this as much as you want to. And you have a lot of options here as well when it comes to customizing your messages. So you can firstly customize the message content itself. You can add images by clicking and dragging and adding your image there. You can add GIFs as well and buttons. You can do anything that is here you can do. You can go to the pre-made option and you can add headers, content templates, e-commerce templates and footer templates, so you can go through all of that. You can also change the structure of your email, so how you would like the content to be presented in the body of the email. And then we have our email settings here. So you can add invisible headers, which is that preview text that you see in emails. You can also add the maximum width for your email template, and you can choose your template colors, your font settings. Everything that needs to be customized can be done here. So that is some of the things that you can do to customize your content. You can also go ahead and customize the text within the email itself. So you can choose the text style, you can choose the font and the sizing, and of course bold, italicizing, underlining, all of that, your alignment, hyperlinking, all of that. And then we also have merge tags. Now merge tags are going to help you put in custom content into your message. So a merge tag is this: recipient first name and business name. So you can go ahead and add a merge tag anywhere in your message, and this is going to be things like your recipient details, your business details, any secure information like sending a one-time password, your website links, so any website links that you might want to add to this if this is like an order confirmation message, for example, and your account links, as well as any special links like checkout links, order links, password reset links, and so on. So that is how you can start building out your message. You can also go ahead and preview your email in full screen. You can also navigate back to the templates and apply a new template. And we have other actions here where you can preview your email, send a test email, and save this email as a template. So there is a lot that you can do here within the email builder. So once you've built out your email and you've customized it and you've added the content that you want to this email, we're going to go ahead and hit next and select our recipients. So I've currently got both of those lists selected, and I'm going to keep both of them selected because if I unselect my all contacts list, then no one's going to be receiving this message because the only contact I have in the system is not a part of my list. So we're going to go ahead and select both lists, and then we've got our engagement rating. So this is who we want to send our email to. So here we've got it automatically set to contacts with a 5 to 10 engagement rating. You can adjust this, so you can adjust it down to 4, that's still good. You can adjust it down to 3, then we're getting a little bit dodgy because these contacts are not super engaged with our business, and sending messages to these users could affect our sender reputation. You can, of course, keep moving that scroller down, and the lower you get, the bigger the problem is. So we highly recommend against sending messages to any users with a 0 engagement rating. Sending messages to fully disengaged contacts will negatively affect your sender reputation. So this is why this engagement slider exists. It is to help you protect your sender reputation and ensure that you are sending messages to users who want to receive messages from your business. And the same goes for the further up you move the slider. You'll see that as we move it up, you've got your most engaged users here, and sending to your most engaged contacts will improve your sender reputation. This is also a way to fully customize and target your highest engaged members or users or customers, and you can target them with specific promotions. So you know that these are your most engaged users, then you can target specific promotions their way. So that is what this engagement slider is going to help you do. Then you can go ahead and add filters to your messages, but I'm going to go over that in another video in more detail. So if you want to filter who this message is going to, you'll add filters there. But for right now, we're just going to leave it alone. Again, I'm going to get back to that in a future video. All right, then we're going to go ahead and hit next. From here, we can schedule our messages. So you can either schedule it or send it now. If we hit send now, then it's going to send this email right away. But we can choose to schedule it for a specific time. So you can choose the time zone and you can send it out at a specific time in a specific time zone. You can also choose to send it out in the contacts time zone. So if you choose to send it in a contacts time zone, then you're going to ensure that this message is sent out at, for example, 9 a.m. in every contact's specific time zone. So if you've got users in South Africa, then they're going to receive that message at 9 a.m. South African Standard Time. Or if you send a message to your users in the United States, and that's got so many different time zones, each user in that country will receive the message at 9 a.m. their specific time. So that is when you're going to use the contacts time zone. I'm just going to go ahead and leave it as UTC. There we go. And then I would choose my date and time. So I want to send this out tomorrow at 8 a.m. and then I'm going to hit next. Now we can confirm our message and schedule it to be sent out tomorrow. And I can go ahead and hit confirm and off we go. So now that message is going to be sent out to one user tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. UTC. So that is how you can send out single messages from the system. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to send out recurring messages. I'll see you there.